What's going on, guys? Today I'm working on a 2006 Mustang race car. As you can see, it's unbelievable. I'm out of breath right now because we went for a little ride in this, and yeah, like I think I've said in a few videos, I'm in New York. I'm in fact in Westchester, which is kind of a hoity-toity little town. So check out the video after. We got to do some work first, so I'm going to show you a little detailing. We'll go through everything, but at the end, you're going to see this. You're going to see this ripping through streets of Westchester. And that's why my heart is literally pounding out of his chest and out of my chest, and I can't breathe because it was that amazing to see this thing. It is. I've been around a lot of race cars. This is deafeningly loud and amazing. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I polished this door already with the microfiber cutting pad. And the thing is, it had a bunch of, this is a race car, and he purchased it from somebody else, and we're just kind of getting it kind of flushed out and figured out where all the scratches are and get it cleaned up for the next season right now. All right, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is when you're polishing or compounding a car, specifically a race car, you're gonna get a lot of rubber marks all over the car, all over the paint. What you would normally wanna do is use a bug and tar remover, a solvent-based cleaner. Touch it and it'll come right up. The only issue is you're gonna have to re-wax or seal it afterwards. When you're polishing or compounding a car, you don't wanna waste that time of removing the bug that way. You can actually do it with the microfiber cutting pad, just like this one. These little fibers just happen to get in here and pick it up very nicely. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with that. So let's put a little compound on there. All right. Rub it in. This has already been primed, but let's rub it in there so it doesn't sling. And I'll show you, I'll just do this little section and I'll pull the camera back in and show you all little scuff marks. This is just something to save you a bit of time. So spread it around. Look, it's already off. This is the same section I had tire marks everywhere. That's a rock chip, and this is a rock chip. But as you can see, it's perfect. Actually, it's got a great glow to it, and I haven't even polished it yet. So it's a smarter way of detailing. So what I'm going to do is show you below where I didn't do it. See it all? Those are all rubber marks. So just something to think about when you're detailing a car. You can skip that step. If you're not detailing it, you're not going to polish up or compound or do whatever, then on this particular type of stuff, if it's unprotected, meaning it doesn't have layers of skin on it or any sealant on there, it tends to become harder. There's a few tricks to get that off. You can actually heat it up with a little heat gun, because obviously it's stuck on there when it was hot. This is a hot piece of rubber from a track like this. This is a track slick. See, there's no treads in it. It's a track car. So when these come off, they're hot, and what happens is they stick on the car behind it. So some people, you can get them where you heat it up a little bit and they'll come off with your nail. You can use bug and tar remover, or the third little trick, if you are in fact buffing / polishing the car, whatever it is, these little fibers for some reason just love to pick these up. So hopefully that helps you out and saves you a little bit of time if you're detailing it. One of the most annoying things as a detailer is removing stickers. For me, at least, I find, as you can see, it just beats up your hands like crazy. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but one of the best tricks to use is heat. So I'm going to show you. This is me trying to get this off with no heat. It just does not want to come. Does not want to come off, right? So obviously there's just a race car and it's got stickers everywhere, and the big thing is, like I said, he bought it from somebody else and has other people's sponsors on there, not AMMO. And no, we're going to take all this off and, like I said, polish it. And we have the microfiber cutting pad trick. After I took the stickers off, I did that, and then I said, you know what? Why don't I make sure that everybody understands the trick here, and it'll save you tons and tons of time, and your fingernails are just killing me. So you take this. First thing is you put it on high. Now these get really hot. Like, I can barely keep my hand this far away. So it's about as far as I want to keep it, because we don't want to burn too much. And the thing is, what I call paint the letters. So this is an A, so I'll just paint the A here. Try to stay off something that's not, doesn't have a sticker on it. And what you're doing is you're heating up the glue behind it. And this is about as long as you want to go. Just heating up the glue. And when you do remove the sticker, it'll be much easier. You got to do it fast though. You want to be able to just barely keep your hand on there. You got to be able to do it fast so you don't have any residue sticker on there. All right, split this down. Get an edge, get an edge, get an edge. All right, try to pick up that edge and then go fast. And stay flat with it, meaning see how close I'm staying to the... You got to go as fast as you can, and once it gets too cool, then you got to start over again. So just kind of be an animal about it. And see, I'm staying close. I'm not pulling out. I'm staying close to the paint. It has a tendency to not rip that way. Boom. So that's getting a sticker off. I know that maybe looks a lot easier, but if you try to, see, this one's starting to dry. Look how hard that is to get off, just because it's cooled down. Look at that, that one little spot, and I just did that whole thing. So anyways, I mean, look at all these here. Look at all these I've taken off already. So that's a big trick. Make sure you use a heat gun, but don't go too crazy. Yeah, see this? I can put my hand on here now. It's warm, but not crazy. I'm gonna do the same thing here and go around the rest of the car. There's a big number or a label or sticker on it from the old owner. As you can see, here's the outline, here's the, I don't even know what it is, some crazy design. Now normally, like I said, you take bug and tar remover and you sit there and you play, and anyone who's ever done that knows that that's a huge pain in the butt. Here's there's rubber everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you, see the microfiber cutting pad? See how it's turning black? What I do is I put a product on there, which I have over there. It's actually not one of the ones I normally promote because I'm, like I always said, I'm working on a new formula and playing. So I'm playing with one of my new ones that doesn't even have a name yet. I'll show you, I'll put it on the pad. This will be what I call a throwaway pad. See, it's turning all nasty. I'm gonna throw this away when I'm done. But I'll take the microfiber cutting pad, and those little fibers will get in here and pick up all this stickiness. And you know what? It's just a way to save time to do it. I gotta polish the paint anyways, and it's got all this stuff on, and it's all scuffed up because he gets in. It's a race car, so it needs a little love anyways. But this is just a bit of a tip. Why do an extra step if you don't need it and go through products, especially solvents? They don't smell good, and they're not really great for you, but they do serve a purpose. I get it. So I'm gonna put my GoPro right over here, and I'll shoot down and I'll show you just what it takes. Just like polishing, it picks up. Only thing is, you can't use that pad afterwards. See how it's kind of getting a little, nasty? That black stuff is basically all, glue and nastiness. So I clean it out, but I'm gonna toss that when I'm done. But it's totally worth it to me, so I don't have to play with solvents and, trying to pick up those stickers. So as you can see, look in the light there. The car looks amazing, it's polished. At the same time, I removed all of that nasty stickers there. It's just kind of a cool, another use for the microfiber cutting pad.